The following portion of Mass Appeal is sponsored by the Kelsey Thompson team.
When selling your house or condo, you want to make sure the property looks the best so you get the most for it. And to do that, you need to put a little effort in because a little goes a long way both inside and outside. Kelsey Thompson team lead and top local realtor is here to talk about staging the interior for maximum benefit. Good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
So what is staging? Explain it to me.
So staging is a concept that we use when we're listing properties to make sure that our sellers' homes are going to look its absolute best when it goes on the market in photos.
Okay, so when I think of staging, I'm thinking, you know, maybe bring in new furniture, move things around, but that's only one part of staging, correct?
Yeah, that's actually one very small part of staging. So that's an option. So essentially what staging is I bring in a professional to meet with my sellers, and she does just a walk and talk consultation. She's going to go room to room through the property and look at the property from the perspective of the buyers.
Okay.
And how do we ensure that the most amount of buyers are going to be attracted to come in and actually schedule a showing on the property? That's what the goal is. So she'll give cost-effective suggestions as to how to update the property, whether it be changing out light fixtures or changing paint or just room functionality.
So just some of those little things could go a long way. So like you said, you know, I might have this outdated light fixture hanging in my foyer, and you might look at it and go, you know, for $50, you might add X% onto the value of the house just because of that one little thing.
Exactly.
So it's more than just moving furniture around. It's really creating a better look of the entire property, right?
Yeah, and it's impressive to see, you know, what a home stager can suggest to make your property look updated. Sometimes it's just as little as changing out the hardware in your kitchen cabinets.
Oh, wow.
Can change the whole look of the kitchen. And so, you know, if you're, you know, we just listed a house in Wilbraham actually this week, and it's a beautiful Pequot built property, but it was built 20 years ago, and therefore, you know, the kitchen's 20 years old and the bathrooms are 20 years old. And you know, just doing these minor updates to it rather than doing a price reduction, right, can make a big difference.
So when you're talking about some of the upgrades, like you mentioned a 20-year-old kitchen, a kitchen remodel could be $75,000, $100,000, but you're not talking a remodel.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's look at some of let's take a look at some of these photos. Okay, so what are we looking at now?
So this is actually our newest listing in Wilbraham that we just put on the market. You know, this is a $1.8 million listing. Wow. It's a high price tag. Wow. So right there, this property was actually on the market prior. So I think it was on the market for probably over a year, and you know, they weren't getting those offers that they wanted to see. So the sellers had hired me to come in. I brought my team in, and we did exactly that. We did the walk and talk consultation. And so here you're looking at the kitchen. Here it looks very dark and dated, and you know, that yellow paint color was very popular when they built the house.
Absolutely.
It's not today. So what we did is, you know, we resurfaced the kitchen cabinets. There was no demoing involved here. We changed out hardware, we changed out light fixtures, and you can see what a dramatic difference.
Brightened it up tremendously.
Yeah, exactly. And think about it as when the buyers are opening up their Zillow or Realtor.com or whatever home search app they're using, if the pictures are not grabbing their attention, they're not coming in to schedule a showing. And so your first showing now is on the internet. It's not in person anymore like it used to be years ago.
Good point. And to your point there, you didn't gut the kitchen, redo it. You just a simple paint application to the walls, the cabinets, obviously with a professional because you don't want to just slap paint on there.
Yes.
But that changes the entire look and changes the entire value of the home.
Exactly. And this took about 2 to 3 weeks to make these changes. And I mean, the difference is dramatic there. This is another shot here that we're looking at of the primary bathroom. Okay. And, you know, similar. It's, you know, those cherry cabinets were very popular 20 years ago. And today they're not so much. So again, resurfacing those cabinets, changing out the light fixtures make a dramatic difference.
Oh, absolutely. And again, they're small cost, huge return investments in your home.
Exactly.
Now, but these, I mean, you're looking at a very upscale home, but these changes can be done to any level home, correct?
Absolutely. Our system, we say, is market proof, and we don't just mean by the type of market, is it a seller's market or a buyer's market. We mean it could be a multifamily house. It could be, you know, a lower price point. It could be a high price point. We bring in our stager for every single one of our sellers because there is going to be a return on your investment, even if you do the things that don't cost you money. Okay. So removing personal photos, decluttering, again, rearranging the furniture in a certain space to create the best room functionality.
Is there also kind of an exterior look too, of, you know, maybe clean up the property a little bit? You know, that's all part of staging as well, right?
Everything.
Curb appeal is what
yes,
they call it.
I would like to say we go soup to nuts. You know, at the end of the day, we have some sellers that are going to do every single suggestion that is given to them, and some, you know, we pick and choose, you know, what we think is going to make the biggest impact. But at the end of the day, if our sellers just do the things that don't cost them any money, they will make a return and they will do a lot better on the market.
Most important question, if some of our viewers want to get in touch with you, maybe brainstorm with you, you know, maybe sell their house through you, how do they get a hold of you?
Yep, so we're the Kelsey Thompson team at Lock and Key Realty, and you can give us a call at the number below, and yeah, we'll be happy to talk to you and get your home ready for the market.
Fantastic. Great information, different insight into the real estate market. Good to see you.
Yes, thank you for having me.